Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you to take a step into your future self. Imagine a version of you that embodies all your aspirations, that radiates confidence, and moves through life with purpose. See it clearly. That future self you dream of. It's not a distant fantasy, but a reality you can step into beginning now. Imagine for a moment a version of yourself who has achieved everything you aspire to be. Picture the confidence, the clarity, the energy radiating from this future self. This is not some far-off version. This is a possibility that already exists within you, waiting to be activated. Recognizing this future self as a guiding vision isn't just about imagining success, but about truly seeing yourself as capable of stepping into that potential. When you acknowledge this, you unlock a powerful inner compass. This vision becomes something like a magnetic force pulling you forward, aligning your actions, thoughts, and feelings with a version of yourself who lives a life of purpose and fulfillment. Our brains are designed to respond to our beliefs and thoughts about ourselves. The mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and vividly imagined, and this is where the power lies. When you allow yourself to fully recognize and internalize this future vision, your mind begins to create new pathways, new patterns. It starts to believe in this version of you, and in doing so, it rewires itself to support that reality. This is not about creating something unattainable. It's about bringing out what's already within you. Every day, each thought and action can be part of building that future. And when future self is your guiding vision, you can draw strength from it, make choices that resonate with it, and take actions that support its realization. This recognition of your potential becomes an anchor. It helps you in moments of self-doubt or frustration by reminding you that you're not just working towards something new. You're aligning with something that is already a part of you. When you hold this vision firmly, you begin to create a powerful momentum. You're no longer held back by old limitations because they don't align with who you're becoming. Instead, you begin to make choices that are in harmony with this version of you that you see so clearly. This vision begins to shape your decisions, your responses, and your sense of self. In those quiet moments, you might even feel a subtle shift, a quiet strength that comes from knowing that you're not chasing an illusion, you're bringing a part of yourself to life. By keeping this vision as a guiding force, it acts as a reminder of who you can be. And with each decision you make, you can start to experience this potential in real time. Change begins in the mind. It starts with a single thought, a shift in perspective, and a conscious decision to create a different reality. The mind is a powerful tool, and the key to transforming your life lies in understanding its potential. Every thought you have carries with it the ability to shape your future. When you become intentional about your thoughts, you are essentially reprogramming your brain to align with a new version of yourself. The way you think about your future determines how you experience your present. Most people operate on autopilot, responding to life's challenges and circumstances based on patterns and habits ingrained in their subconscious. These automatic responses often limit the scope of what's possible because they're rooted in the past. The beauty of being human, however, is that we have the ability to consciously change the direction of our thoughts. When you recognize that change begins in the mind, you can start to challenge those automatic thoughts and replace them with new ones that support your vision of the future. This requires a level of awareness, a willingness to observe your thoughts without judgment, and a commitment to thinking with intention. Intentional thought is not about forcing positivities or pretending everything is perfect. It's about aligning your thoughts with the person you're becoming. When you focus your mind on what you want to create rather than what you fear, you activate a powerful process of transformation. The brain begins to focus on solutions instead of problems, starts to see opportunities instead of obstacles. By choosing thoughts that are in harmony with your goals, you direct your energy in a way that propels you forward. Your thoughts act as the blueprint for your life. And when you start to envision the person you want to become, the mind begins to organize itself around that vision. This process may not always be easy. It requires consistent effort and discipline to override old limiting beliefs. But with practice, intentional thought becomes a habit. The more you focus on the future you desire, the more your brain will work to manifest that reality. You begin to shift from being a passive observer of your circumstances to an active creator of your life. The mind becomes a tool for transformation, one that works in alignment with your higher potential. The emotions and beliefs you carry play a significant role in shaping the life you experience. If you desire to step into a version of yourself that lives with purpose and success, you must align your emotional state with the reality you wish to create. Our emotions are powerful drivers of behavior, often determining the choices we make and the actions we take. If your emotional state is rooted in fear, doubt, or insecurity, your actions will likely reflect those feelings, often keeping you stuck in patterns that do not serve your growth. However, when you consciously choose to focus on emotions that align with your desired future, you begin to shift your energy and your actions in a new direction. Beliefs are equally important in this process. What you believe about yourself, your potential, and the world around you directly influences your ability to step into the life you envision. If you hold limiting beliefs about your worth, your abilities, or your chances of success, those beliefs act as barriers that prevent you from fully embracing the future self you want to become. On the other hand, when you cultivate empowering beliefs that reflect your capability, strength, and resilience, you open up a path for greater possibility and growth. This is not about blind optimism, but rather a deliberate choice to believe in your power to create change. To make this shift, it's important to become aware of your emotions and beliefs and how they're influencing your behavior. Are your emotions in alignment with the person you want to become, or are they rooted in past experiences that no longer serve you? Are your beliefs supporting the vision you have for your future, or are they holding you back? When you take the time to examine these emotional and mental patterns, you create the opportunity to rewrite the story you've been telling yourself. You can choose to let go of old beliefs that no longer serve you and replace them with ones that are more empowering and aligned with the future you're stepping into. In this process, it's essential to feel the emotions that come with success, abundance, and fulfillment before you even experience them. By embodying these emotions in the present, you start to attract circumstances and opportunities that match that emotional energy. Your emotional state becomes a magnet for the reality you are creating. By living in alignment with the emotions and beliefs that reflect your future self, you make that vision not just something you dream of, but something that becomes a living, breathing part of your daily experience. Breaking free from past patterns is one of the most powerful steps you can take in stepping into your future self. We are all shaped by our history, our experiences, and the beliefs we've carried for years. These patterns, formed over time, often operate subconsciously, influencing our decisions, actions, and reactions. The way we perceive ourselves and the world around us is heavily influenced by past experiences, and sometimes those experiences keep us locked in a cycle of repeating the same mistakes or holding ourselves back from growth. If you want to step into a new version of yourself, one that is more aligned with your true potential, it's necessary to break free from the chains of past limitations. The first step in doing this is to acknowledge the power that these old patterns have over you. It's important to recognize that they don't define you. They simply reflect the way you have been conditioned to think and behave. Your past does not dictate your future, and once you understand this, you can begin to consciously shift your responses. Often, we're afraid to break free from these patterns because they feel comfortable even though they're limiting. Change can feel like an unknown, a risk, and our minds can resist it out of fear of the unfamiliar. But the truth is, staying stuck in old patterns is far more risky because it keeps you from the life you were meant to create. The key to breaking free from past patterns is awareness. When you become aware of the thoughts, feelings, and actions that keep you stuck, you gain the power to make different choices. This requires the ability to observe yourself without judgment and to see where old habits no longer serve your highest good. It might be a limiting belief about your capabilities, an old fear that holds you back from taking risks, or a pattern of self-sabotage that repeats itself when things start to improve. By bringing these patterns into the light, you can make a conscious decision to release them. Once you recognize these old patterns, you can begin to rewire your brain. This doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you can create new neural pathways that support the person you're becoming. Every time you make a choice that aligns with your future self, you reinforce new patterns of thinking and behavior. This can be as simple as replacing negative self-talk with affirmations of strength and capability, or taking small actions that reflect your new beliefs. Over time, these new patterns will become second nature, and the old ones will lose their grip on your life. Embracing consistent, purposeful action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. The gap between your present self and your future self isn't closed by thoughts or wishes alone. It is through intentional action that transformation occurs. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of dreaming big or visualizing success, but without consistent steps toward your goals, these visions remain distant and intangible. Purposeful action doesn't mean taking massive leaps all at once. It's about consistently showing up, even in small ways, that align with the vision of the person you're becoming. When you set your intention and commit to taking action every single day, regardless of the circumstances, you begin to create a momentum that propels you forward. These actions may not always yield immediate results, but they compound over time, just like a small stream gradually carving out a path through rock. The cumulative effect of consistent actions can lead to breakthroughs and profound changes. The key is to make sure that the actions you take are aligned with your higher purpose and vision. This means making decisions that reflect the person you are becoming, not just the person you have been. The challenge for many is staying consistent when obstacles arise or when progress seems slow. It's in these moments when results aren't immediately visible that your commitment to purposeful action becomes even more crucial. It's easy to get discouraged or distracted when things aren't happening as quickly as we'd like. But the truth is that consistency over time builds strengths, resilience, and mastery. Every small step, even on the days when it feels like nothing's happening, is a vital part of the process. Purposeful action is about moving forward with clarity and direction, not aimlessly going through the motions. It involves having a clear understanding of what you want to achieve and making decisions every day that reflect that desire. When your actions are intentional, they become infused with energy and focus. This kind of purposeful movement creates alignment between your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, bringing you closer to the future self you want to embody. Each step you take builds the belief that what you want is possible, and with every action, you reinforce the vision you hold for your life. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to stepping into your future self. When you vividly imagine the life you want to create, you are not merely fantasizing or daydreaming. You are engaging your mind in the process of transformation. The brain does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined, and when you visualize your success in rich, detailed images, you begin to train your mind to accept that future as part of your reality. This mental rehearsal creates new neural pathways that align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the version of yourself you want to become to make visualization effective. It's important to immerse yourself in the experience as though it's already happening. Imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings associated with your success. What does it feel like to be living your dream? What emotions do you experience? Visualizing with this level of detail helps to activate the emotional brain, which is crucial in creating lasting change. When you combine clear mental images with powerful emotions, You amplify the impact of your visualization, making it feel real and achievable. This process creates an internal alignment between what you want and the actions you need to take to manifest it. Visualization also works by programming your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities that align with your goals. When you vividly imagine yourself as your future self, you are essentially setting the intention to make that vision a reality. This primes your brain to notice people, places, and situations that support your growth. The more clearly you see your future, the more easily you will spot the opportunities that come your way. Your mind begins to focus on solutions and pathways to success rather than obstacles or doubts. This process of visualization is not a one-time event. It's something you must practice regularly. The more you visualize, the more deeply you embed your future self into your daily reality. You begin to feel a shift in your energy, and your actions start to reflect the person you've envisioned. Visualization becomes a form of active creation, helping you move from passive desire to active manifestation. As you consistently see yourself in the future you desire, you begin to take inspired actions, make decisions that align with your goals, and create an energy that magnetizes the circumstances and people necessary to make your dreams come true. Cultivating a daily practice of gratitude and intentionality is essential for stepping into your future self. Gratitude is not just about acknowledging what you have. It's about shifting your mindset to one of abundance and positivity. When you regularly express gratitude, you shift your focus from what's lacking in your life to the many blessings that are already present. The shift in focus wires your brain to attract more of what you appreciate. Gratitude has the power to elevate your emotional state. And when you maintain this elevated state, you're more likely to take the actions, make the decisions that align with the future you desire. The more you express gratitude for your current situation, no matter how big or small, the more you create space for growth and new opportunities. Gratitude is not passive. It's an active process that empowers you to feel better and do better, no matter the circumstances. At the same time, intentionality in your daily practices helps you stay aligned with your future self. Being intentional means making deliberate choices about how you spend your time, energy, and focus. It's about being conscious of where your attention goes, whether it's on actions that serve your goals or distractions that keep you stuck. When you live intentionally, you stop reacting to life and start creating. Each moment becomes an opportunity to reinforce the vision of the person you want to become, whether it's through your thoughts, actions, or interactions. Living with intention means that you are actively contributing to your future. It's a powerful mindset that requires focus and discipline, but the rewards are immeasurable. The daily practice of gratitude and intentionality helps to build resilience and consistency. There will be times when progress feels slow or obstacles seem overwhelming. In those moments, gratitude serves as a powerful anchor, helping you to stay grounded and focused on what's going well, even when things aren't perfect. Intentionality, on the other hand, ensures that you keep moving forward step by step, even when challenges arise. These two practices work together to create a powerful foundation for growth, helping you remain in alignment with your highest potential. When you show up every day with gratitude and intention, you align yourself with the future you desire, taking deliberate steps toward the person you're becoming. Trusting the process is one of the most transformative mindsets you can adopt as you step into your future self. Often, we want to control every aspect of our journey, to know exactly when and how our dreams will come to fruition. But the truth is, the path to success is rarely linear, and sometimes the most important moments of growth occur in ways we least expect. Trusting the process means surrendering the need to control every outcome and embracing the uncertainty that comes with the journey. It's about believing that everything you need is already within you, and that every experience, even the challenges, is part of your evolution. When you trust the process, you release resistance. You stop pushing against life and start flowing with it. This doesn't mean that you stop taking action or that you give up on your dreams. Rather, it means that you accept that things will unfold in their own time. Sometimes things might not go according to plan, or obstacles might arise, but instead of seeing these as setbacks, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge you encounter becomes a stepping stone, not a roadblock. By trusting the process, you give yourself permission to learn from the journey, knowing that each step, no matter how small or imperfect, brings you closer to the person you're becoming. It's also important to remember that the process is not always visible from the outside. Often, the most significant progress happens internally before it shows up externally. Trusting the process means having faith that even when you can't see immediate results, things are happening beneath the surface. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligning with your future self, even if it's not yet apparent. It requires patience, resilience, and the belief that you are on the right path, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Trusting the process also involves trusting yourself. You must believe in your ability to navigate the ups and downs, to stay committed even when things get difficult. As you build confidence in yourself and in the process, you develop a deeper sense of inner peace. You no longer feel the need to force things to happen or rush towards an outcome. Instead, you become comfortable with the ebb and flow of life, knowing that every step, every challenge, and every triumph is exactly where you need to be to step into the person you are meant to become. Thank you.